My name is Benjamin.
Yes, right. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we do.
Man, I just wanted you to know at the outset, in my Uber, I do something a little unusual. I live stream, so when you're sharing, don't talk about too much personal that you don't want
Oh,
on the
I see.
internet,
Okay.
okay? Awesome. This is like a brand new place here.
Oh, here?
Yeah, this building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this building didn't exist before, and all of a sudden here it is. Yeah. Well, how long have you been here in this building?
It's only 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a fairly new building, so I'm still getting used to seeing this building here. I'm like, oh yeah, here we are.
Oh, I love your tie. There's tie?
Thank you. My
Oh,
bow tie.
yeah.
Yes.
It looks so cute.
Why? Thank you. I appreciate it. Not many people wear bow ties these days, so I said I'm gonna start wearing more bow ties and
Oh.
hopefully inspire others to wear bow ties.
Oh, I love that.
Why?
I love it.
Thank you. It's an unusual thing to see. In your language, what do they call a bow tie? Do they have a word for bow tie in?
In Korean,
Yeah.
we call nabi necktie.
Say it again.
Nabi necktie. It
Na-
means butterfly.
I love
necktie.
it. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like butterfly, so we call nabi
Yeah,
necktie.
that's a really clever name. I like it. I think French may have something similar.
Oh,
They
really?
I think they call it something like butterfly as well.
Oh.
So that's what I was told. So they call it papillon or
Oh.
something like that. And when someone told me, I think what it means butterfly, something like.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Korea is we
It's-
call it like that.
It actually, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because it does look a bit like a butterfly.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. Nabby bow tie.
Yeah, right.
What are your plans today, dear?
Today I have full-time shift.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
you're on your way to work.
I don't like it,
Ah.
but I have to do that.
It's necessary, right? Yeah.
Do you like sushi?
I love sushi.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Please come.
Okay. Where do you work?
In Kibo Sushi, you know?
Okay.
Kibo Sushi.
Is it similar? No, that's a different one here. I've never been to it. No, I don't know it.
Please come.
I rarely eat out. It's a big deal when I eat out. But when I see the place, maybe I'll say it with my sister sometime. I'll be like,
Okay.
let's do this. Oh, we love sushi.
Please find me.
Okay, okay.
I'm a cook.
You're
I'm
the cook
chef.
there. Oh, amazing. So
I
you make it.
sushi rolls.
Yeah. Is it difficult?
Not. I think not really.
No.
Not really.
No, there's a way to do it. Okay.
It's not really difficult.
What are your favorites?
Like you know what? I can't eat fish.
Oh, I see. But you make it.
Yeah.
Now, is it because you're allergic or you just don't like the taste?
I think I just don't like it.
That's
If
fair.
I taste it,
Yes.
it like
It isn't interesting. Got it. That's fair. No, I love seafood. Okay, so you don't like fish.
Yeah.
What do you like?
like meat, pork,
Oh
chicken.
yes.
beef.
Okay, yeah. That's your favorite. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And I know it's not good for health.
Yeah.
Like fast food. you know,
Yes,
like
yes.
hamburger,
Of course.
pizza.
Of course. I know what you mean. They make it taste so good though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like spicy food?
Oh, of course I love it.
I don't.
You
No.
don't like spicy food?
I'll tell you, me and my tongue, we have a very good relationship. I give my tongue good things that it loves to eat, not painful things. My goodness, spicy is painful.
Yeah.
So my tongue is very grateful to me that we have a good partnership.
Yeah, partnership.
It's a very serious business for us.
I'm from South Korea.
Okay.
And in Korea, I can say every Korean loves spicy food.
Oh yes.
Some people, they said, for release their stress,
Yes.
they eat
Eating spicy?
But I can't agree. I disagree.
Wow.
Totally. It's stressful.
No
me.
kidding. I know. That's what
Yeah.
I would say. But for them to, maybe it's a distraction for them. So to take away their attention from stressful things in life, they have more pain over here.
Yeah.
And then they distract themselves. Maybe.
Yeah. but
That's very interesting.
I
Not
can't-
you.
For me, I know it's stress for me.
For you, you enjoy eating it because it's fun.
Yeah.
I see. And then, do you feel the pain of the spicy or not so much?
Not so much, but like, it's over the. There's a line,
I
you know.
see. And then it's over that line. And over that line, it's not fun anymore.
Oh.
So there's a show that I used to watch on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
and the show is called Hot Ones. And so this guy who is the host, he interviews many movie stars and actors and sports people, like just famous people. And I enjoy watching it, one, because he's very good at interviewing. He's a great interviewer. I like what I do in talking with people, but he is like really, really accomplished at asking good questions. He does a lot of homework to ask the right questions that are interesting. But the trick is this: his guests, they're sitting together at a table. In front of them, they have all these chicken wings lined up. Each one has a hot sauce of different kind, and it starts from kind of hot to hotter and hotter, and eventually the really hot ones. And so the brilliant part about the show is, the entertaining part is, all his guests, they eat together. So they start off with the first one. This is hot, yeah, that's good. And then he asks them a question, and they start telling their answer about that question. Then they eat the next one, which is a little bit hotter. And as it gets hotter and hotter, they start sweating and trying to focus on the question while they're eating these hot wings. And eventually, some just say, I give up, they're drinking water and milk, and it's so much fun to watch. I'm not sure if I'll ever be a guest. If I get an invitation, I'll probably say, no thank you. Because I like my tongue.
Good relationship. I got it.
Absolutely, for sure. You said something earlier that I thought was funny. You said, I'm from South Korea, and I said, I know. And I was thinking, I've never heard someone say to me, I'm from North Korea. I'm like, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, but
'Cause-
sometimes
yes.
people ask me like,
yeah, right.
yeah,
Right.
so
Yeah. Because, it would be more noteworthy if someone said, I'm from North Korea, and you'd be like, tell me your story.
yeah.
I want to know more.
Okay, tell me more.
I know. You have a very interesting story. I already know that. Say no more, but tell me everything. So that's why I smiled on the inside when he said, I'm from South Korea. I'm like, I know. How long have you been here for?
I came here last year September. It's
Last-
over 1 year.
Over 1 year now. And are you happy with your decision to come here?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
But now I have work permit.
Yes.
But it will be expired 2 years later.
I see. I see.
So
So a bit of uncertainty. It's a bit uncertain for you. As that date approaches, you have to make some plans, I guess.
yeah. So
I understand. It's a tough time right now, it seems, for immigrants, because there's a lot of conversation right now with politics and saying what's the new plan, I guess, right? It seems very uncertain. So when I came here, I was 8 years old. So I was
8 years old.
8 years old. Yeah, so I basically grew up here. Yeah.
Do you like this?
I do. I do. I like Canada. It's taken a long time. Well, no. It took me a few years in the beginning to get accustomed to the new culture, the humor,
Yeah.
the way to engage socially. That took some learning. So I think I've never forgotten how much hard work that was in the beginning. So when I meet new immigrants, I'm very curious, saying, "Tell me your experience. How is it going?" You know, because in this culture there are many rules of how to connect that no one ever talks about. There's many things you should say or shouldn't say, do or shouldn't do, and it can be confusing. I think, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very happy here. I feel I understand it very well. I'm very comfortable in it. I actually think that I may understand it more even than the locals, because something I enjoy doing is I enjoy breaking social rules. True story. But I think I can only break them because, first of all, you have to know it well to know, okay, here's how I can break it in a meaningful way. So one of the things I like to do, is I like to take a lot of calculated risks socially. So there's many things that most people won't do that I will do on purpose, but I have to be aware of how I do it and the intention for why I'm doing it. And I think that's probably one of the things that makes me very interesting for most people to experience. They're like, you think in a different way, you behave in a different way, actually do, and it's curious. It creates curiosity, and they want to know more. Why are you this way? But it's a lot of fun. This is your workplace. I see it. I never noticed it. Now I will know that it's here. Should I go to the back or the front?
Oh, that's okay.
This okay right here? Yeah, now I know that this is it. I will come find you here again sometime, my dear.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a good shift.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
She was fine. That's probably the most entertaining part of our visit was when she said, "I'm from South Korea," and I said, "I guessed as much," because anyone from North Korea, which is a country that is if you're from North Korea, which is like a closed country, that is a fascinating story you must have, right? So those are fun moments to share. Hi friends, good to see you all coming on the live stream. Been a bit of a slower morning, but that's kind of part and parcel of the job. Yeah, I'm not sure when my next summons is going to be. I call them summons sometimes when I get an Uber trip that is requested on my phone. But I'm just gonna kind of drive on the outskirts of the city now and see if there are any who are desiring a ride. I'd love to go to South Korea. Me too, yeah. Asia has so much history, it seems, right? Korea, India is one of my top places too, and that I would love to experience as well. India seems to have such a vast diversity to it, right? So that would be quite compelling, I think. India, of course Europe too. China, my goodness, like there's so much. Did you know, by the way, that India has now surpassed China by way of population? Like India has way more people than China, which is, I'm still getting used to that new bit of trivia, right? That's just crazy, I think, and amazing. So, yeah. Wow. Friends, I'm gonna close this live stream. I'm gonna try to keep these shorter. The first few this morning were quite long, like over an hour each, and that's a long video to watch, isn't it? So let me try to keep these as short and succinct as I can, and then catch you guys on the flip side. But before I do go, I just want to say, look, like we have, I have a trip that just came in. It's about 6 minutes, so let's hang out for the next one here. I was about to say though, crap, I gotta turn around, I think. I do, darn it. sometimes I get committed in a direction, and then all of a sudden the app's like, oh, can you turn around and go back this way? It's like, oh, now you tell me. And yeah, it's not easy sometimes. Anyway, I was about to say though, here we are at a handful of all y'all coming on the live stream. So it's kind of like the new norm, it seems to me, the new norm in those who are here on the live stream. So I'm really grateful. I really am grateful that there's all y'all here on the live stream. So thank you for taking the time to tune in and experience all these new stories I get to make on an ongoing basis. I say thank you because time is, they say, a really precious commodity that when you give it, you can't get it back, right? You can take a product back to the store that you weren't a fan of, but you really can't take back your time. So when you give it here, it means a lot to me. So thank you. It means a lot to me also because it means that you and I vibe on the same things that are important, and the way that we treat each other and the way that we engage in each other's lives. So very cool. Very cool. I'm grateful when I see y'all on here. And like I was telling Hutton earlier, it's just a matter of time before this number continues to grow when I come on the live stream. And for me, it's never been like one of like popularity, saying, oh, look how popular I am. Not at all. For me, it's been driven by a desire to inspire. Ooh, I just created a rhyme. A desire to inspire y'all in the context of what good quality connections on the human level could be like. That's what I find so compelling. And so the more that I can reach and say, hey, there's this way of taking up space in the world and engaging others that I'd love to model for you, the more I can do that, the more I can hopefully also encourage you and empower you to feel that you can also do it for yourselves. So that for me is very compelling and something that I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So that's what drives me in doing these live streams. In this setting as an Uber driver, where I show in real time on a consistent, ongoing basis how this could work. And I'm very grateful that, as one of my previous riders has mentioned, that my social battery is so extensive and that I have the energy to keep going and going, you know. I appreciate that. And it's not that you guys have to copy me in the same way and keep on going. It's like, figure out who you are and what you have on offer. But if there's things that I'm doing that you're like, ooh, I'm going to try a little bit of this or that, take it and make it your own. And then experience some amazing stories for yourselves in whichever setting you're at. Consider how you can be more intentional in the way that you show up in your world. Whether you live at home, whether you live with roommates, whether you're at school or at work as well, it's worthwhile. I see my ride just up ahead here, so let me just attend to them, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the ride with us as well. Hey man.
Thomas?
Yes, Thomas. How are you, man?
How's it going?
It'd be really awkward if it was just a random vehicle of the same make that just kind of pulled up and they're like,
Are you
hey,
on TikTok Live?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh,
So
really?
just, yeah, it's something I would love for you to know so that you don't incriminate yourself before saying anything. Yeah.
I'm actually a 6-time felon.
That's funny. Tell me more.
How's the day going?
It's going pretty good, man. It's a slower morning for Saturday, you know, but it's the weekend. And
That's good,
mornings are, I think, sacred for most people because they have an ongoing commitment with their beds and their pillows.
Yeah.
So they're fulfilling those obligations, you know.
Yeah, I work 6 days a week now.
Oh, seriously?
I'm a barber.
Oh, I see. I see. Tell me the difference between a barber and a hair cutter. Or
So
like,
a hairdresser does a whole
Yes.
bunch of like female haircuts and like coloring,
Yeah.
perming,
yeah,
color correction,
Yeah.
highlights,
yeah,
you name it.
yeah,
Layers.
yeah.
Barbers kind of just fade. Kind
Gotcha.
of men's haircut, straight
Yeah,
blade, kind
just-
of.
But it just seems like barbers get a lot more cred than hairdressers. in my observation.
It kind of depends on what atmosphere you're in.
Gotcha.
I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it comes down to how known you are.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I mean, you
see.
could look at like somebody who's a barber, Vic Blends. He has millions of followers on social media. and he gives free haircuts to people and does like motivational speeches.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah,
yes.
that guy.
And he just recently did Barack Obama.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like he gets a lot of credit because he does it for free, but he does it also for motivation.
Sure.
But then there's also like people look at me.
Yeah.
I think the ratio of male to female.
Yeah.
Males get their haircuts a lot more often than females do.
That makes sense.
Right. So my mom gets her haircut like every 4 months.
Okay. So there's a lot more
I get
business.
a haircut every 6 days.
God. Oh wow! Seriously?
Yeah.
Whoa! Just to maintain that.
Just
fade.
to maintain.
And
the
do
look,
you
yeah.
do your own, or do you get someone else to do?
I get
yours?
my buddy to do it.
And could you do your own though, if you could?
I can do the front. I just can't do the back.
The back. Gotcha.
The back is hard because when you're looking in a mirror, if you have a mirror behind you, it's all reversed.
So there's some specific ways that I express laziness in my life.
Yeah.
My hair is one of them.
Okay.
So I have my hair like this just because it's one less thing I have to attend to in the
That's
day.
the same way I have.
You're
like
the same
this.
way like
I
that.
used to have hair down here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Long hair.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And yours seems like it could be. It's not curly. I can't quit.
It is.
It is curly.
When it's
So
long,
yours
it's curly.
came down. I wanted mine to go down, but it wouldn't go down. It just kept going straight up in the Afro style. So I'm like, and that's a lot of work to maintain too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Do you love what you do?
Love it. I've only been cutting hair for 4 months.
Oh man. And how do you discover it?
My buddy is a barber, and he said you should do it. You're sociable. You don't want to be in the restaurant industry anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to sit behind a desk for the rest of my life. So
nice.
And I like the aspect. I grew up living in Southeast Asia and the Caribbean for most of my life.
Okay.
So kind of live a nomadic lifestyle. So I can kind of do this anywhere I want.
I must say you have a good voice too.
Thank you.
You're handsome.
Thank you.
So you have a lot going for you, and so I mean, like, I could see you also really taking this far too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday it was just 2 of us in the shop. One of our coworkers, she's on her honeymoon right now.
Okay.
But
Wait, a female barber?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Not to sound like sexist, but that's unusual for me to hear.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so a female who is specifically committed to doing men's hair.
She does women's hair also.
Oh, does she? Okay.
But she mainly focuses on men's hair because it's just.
So
if you think about it, so if you
Yeah.
do somebody's hair and you're
Yeah.
highlighting someone's hair, it
Yeah.
takes about 4 hours.
Okay.
Right? You do
Yeah.
4 hours of highlighting somebody's hair,
Yeah.
and you're stuck to that one person.
Yeah.
Versus as a barber, if like for my level,
Yeah.
I'm getting 2 people, maybe 3 every hour,
Oh wow. Okay.
getting them in. So
Yeah.
each haircut's $30, so $90 an hour times 4. 9, 18, 27, 36, $360, not including tips. So you're making
Man.
about the same as what a hairstylist would make if you're
Impressive.
just
Yeah.
basing it off
Yeah.
numbers.
Nice. It's amazing.
So
And I've heard it's recession proof. It's like one of those jobs that people are like always going to be coming to.
it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unless AI robots are starting to cut hair, then I guess I'm screwed. But
But there's still that social element, I think.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think our ride is far too short, man. Too short.
All right, that was
I
great
was-
chatting with you.
It was a great. Just the front door here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, I hope to see you again sometime along the
Yeah,
way.
for sure. Yeah, and if you ever need a haircut, Denim Smith right inside.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, man. Have a great day. Yeah,
Nice
take
to
care.
meet you,
Yeah,
man.
take care.
Cheers. He was great, eh? I liked him. He's sociable. Yeah, charismatic, insightful. Man, you could do a really good number with a haircut, eh? Like, that's really cool. It's a lot of standing around though, for sure. But the social element, man, that would be amazing. And I guess you can learn the skill fairly quickly and have a steady hand and so on. Yeah. I've often been curious as to what goes into the decision to become either a barber or a hairstylist. Hairstylist or hairdresser, that's what he said, yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. I was just thinking about how we discover these jobs that really resonate with us, and we're like, this is my jam, you know? And even as I enjoy like driving for, like in my Uber here, it's like I get to do this, and this is fun, you know? So that when you show up at work, it's not a drain, right? You're not already like depleted before you're, you know, starting already. I'm just gonna, where I have to go? I have to turn here. Darn it, I have to turn over here, kind of like this. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, sometimes just all of a sudden summons you for a ride at the last minute, and you're like, I'm already going in the wrong direction. Ah, so you gotta maneuver and redirect your path so you get on the right track again. Just a minute away from my next ride here. Let's keep the live stream going on this one here, and then maybe I'll start a new one. Because this is just another short ride for like 5 minutes. Someone who's most likely on their way home from their shopping trip, finishing that early on a Saturday, which is impressive. Yeah. The fun thing is always pulling up to a spot where you're supposed to pick up your rider, and there's a whole bunch of people, but you're just trying to figure out who is my ride? Who am I supposed to pick up? It's not easy to tell oftentimes. Some people are just not morning people. You could tell by the look on their face. They're like grimacing and not having a good time. It's suggested we go into the parking lot a wee bit here, which is kind of confusing. Let me just pull up over here though, because I don't know why it's suggesting we go further. Yeah, let me just find out what's going on here. I don't see my rider. And it wants me to go into the middle of the parking lot, but I don't think that's it. Huh. You're seeing me in real time, trying to make sense of some of the dynamics of the job that I don't quite understand. Let me just send her a message that I've arrived and see if she gives me any more instructions where to meet her. Somewhere around here, I'm sure. Someone's looking for the ride. Or she might be still inside, paying for her shopping. So I'm just kind of scouting the area and seeing if there's anyone who's looking around for the Uber. Could it be this person, maybe? They have sunglasses, so it's hard to tell. Might be this person here, one sec. Hi, are you Yolanda? Yes. That's okay, dear. Make yourself. Yeah, for sure. I'll take the car back for you. Okay. Make yourself comfortable, and I'll put this away for you here.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Okay,
Dear. Yeah.
thank you so much.
My pleasure, dear. I got you covered.
Nicest Uber I
Oh,
ride.
thank you, darling. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. You're the
Yolanda.
nicest one I hired, right? I always take the Uber, but you're the nicest one.
Oh, thank you, dear. I
Yes.
appreciate that. I have your coin for you from the card. I'll give it to you in a second.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yolanda,
Yes.
just wanted you to know at the beginning, in my Uber, I do something a little bit different. I have a live stream, which means I share my video of me driving on the internet. So you're not on the camera, so you're private.
Oh, yeah,
But you-
sure. You don't put my face in the camera.
I
okay?
won't. Yeah, it's just on me. You can
Yeah.
see it right here.
Sure.
But just want you to know so you're aware. So you
You're a
don't.
blogger?
I am a blogger. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I enjoy sharing my experiences.
Okay, sure.
But I wanted you to know so you didn't talk about things that you didn't want anyone else to know, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
You finished your shopping very early today, so nice work.
Yes, I go out early because I need to go to work.
Oh, I see. That's why.
Mhm.
I was thinking maybe you finish early so you have a free day, but not so.
Yeah,
You
I
have
need to
work.
get my grocery.
I understand. And you also get to finish before it gets busy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And now it's busy now.
Is it busy already?
Yeah, it's busy already.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sometimes people think of the worst place to be and they say it's
Most
Walmart
especially it's Saturday.
on Saturday when it is busy.
Yeah, busy. So I go out early.
I understand. And meanwhile, I think this would be a fun place for me to work in the midst of all the busy, you know, when everyone's here and there's a lot of frustration, and I think that's the kind of place I would like to work at to make it feel better.
Better.
Maybe.
So how's your day today?
I started early this morning.
Yeah,
It was-
I wait for the cab there, but nobody.
Oh,
I think
really?
it's busy.
Oh my, I see. I yeah, I started very early. It was busy this morning when people are, excuse me, going home from the bars. So that was a lot of fun.
Okay.
And then it's a little bit slower now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time do you work at today?
It's 11.
11?
Yeah.
So that's fairly soon too. Oh
I
my.
work in the restaurant.
Oh, I see. What do you do there?
Treasure Saigon, I'm waitress there.
Yeah. Do you have a long shift today?
Yeah, I finished at 8:30.
Oh my, that's a good long day.
Yeah.
What do you have tomorrow off?
Yeah, tomorrow, no.
No.
Work also. Yeah.
Oh!
Every day, only Monday because we're closed Monday.
Ah, I see. That's challenging.
Life is challenging. Most especially now, you need to work.
You know, I've been hearing that from many of my riders. It just seems it's a really busy time and everyone's just doing a lot more work just to try and survive. So I think there's a
Need
common
to.
sense that way, yeah. I know for...
You know what?
No.
Now it's very expensive now, the grocery. You know, the one I bought
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's so expensive.
Really? You feel
Just
it?
getting ready for holidays.
Yes. And in your culture, this is the biggest holiday, right? I know.
Filipino.
I
Always lots
know.
of food.
I know. And I've also heard you start your celebration in like September.
Yeah.
Very early, right? And you go all the way to maybe January or February sometimes. That's what I heard. So I said, wow, you're very
Because
enthusiastic.
we have 3 Kings too on January.
Oh, I see. May I help you to the door with your groceries?
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
because it's that side.
On that side there. Okay, a little further, okay? Over here like this.
Yeah, that one.
On the other side, okay.
Yeah.
Here, let me go.
That's good. Yeah, and then I give you this because
Oh, here, no.
Yes.
Hang on to that, please. You hang on to it.
No,
Please, no.
because you're so nice.
It's my pleasure, honestly. I'm happy to help you.
No, yeah, you give me so
Thank you. I
nice.
appreciate you.
Yeah, and that's my house.
I just on the other side there? Yeah,
that
that-
one.
This one over here, okay.
This one. Yeah, that one.
And then
Because you're the nicest one I get. I
I-
never get the tip, you know.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you, Yolanda.
Thank you so much.
let me-
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let me at least carry the bags to your door, okay?
Yeah.
I'll carry the bags to your door here.
Thank you.
Hello again, friends. She was a sweet, sweet woman, wasn't she? I just find these opportunities to meaningfully connect with these people I get to meet, right? And then it's just neat when you can make an impact in what seems like a simple way, but it's just thoughtful, I guess, right? And so I'm grateful for that. All right. Now, I'm gonna close this live stream and start on the next one together with y'all, okay? Talk to you soon.